Last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the wins tonight, sir.
And right now for Brooklyn, nobody was calling on them to kind of set the world on fire. But even those modest expectations have yet to be realized.
Yeah, you know, Greg, it's been a shame for their fan base, too, because they haven't really had much to be optimistic about to this point.
And it's the Suns to start out. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And for the Suns, Alex Len's checked in for Chandler. Markieff Morris comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And Freak subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Tucker and Morris holding the forward spots. Brandon Knight is out there with Freak. And it's Len in at the center position.
And look, Joe Johnson last season, not his best statistically, but boy, did he show some heart. I mean, he was one of the catalysts for Brooklyn making the playoffs, especially when Brook Lopez returned healthy and the two could play off of one another.
Here's Knight after the basket by Brooklyn. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
He's hit the ground running here in the first, putting together a nice quarter offensively.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson right side. Just 5 on the clock. And that one's good. Johnson's got his second bucket. Knight with it. Hoping to put that miserable performance against Toronto behind him tonight. Morris with the screen for Knight. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Johnson outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Johnson again missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
A nice shot by Tucker.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now, here is Bargnani. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Detroit Pistons.
Nearly flawless offensively from start to finish there, and really just an impressive win.
Yeah, really balanced team. We saw a little bit of everything from them, and just about all of that everything we saw worked. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Brooklyn ahead, up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. On his experience as a one-and-done college player.
It was definitely a hard decision. I had to sit down with my family and weigh the options and really take the time to figure out what's best for me. It was tough. I mean, I loved my team, my coaches, and just the whole college experience, you know. But on the other hand, there's always a risk of injury, you know. I just felt like I was ready to take my game to the next level, so why wait? And I think it turned out for the best. No regrets.
Now with more and more freshmen, Clark, making the jump to the pros, we can expect to hear more stories. In a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Jamoshki in at shooting guard. Chandler out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And Jack kicks to Lopez. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
So for Phoenix, their last game a loss to the Raptors in Toronto.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court. Tell you what, guys, it was a bit of a mixed bag for Eric Bledsoe last season. Average career highs in rebounds and assists. Those were the good parts. But for some reason, the field goal and three-point percentages dropped 30-plus points.
Lopez, no luck. Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe passes to Teletovic. And a wide-open look for Freak. Here's Chandler. And the shot is good. Chandler's got 6 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Lopez. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler. And talking about Eric Bledsoe, he took on a lot more responsibility last season, Greg, especially after the trades in Phoenix. He became the main focal point of their offense.
And you know what? It was his first year of kind of being the man. Signed the big contract coming into the season. And now there's a responsibility that goes with being the go-to guy. Eric has the talent to shine, though, in that role.
No good. The Nets go the other way with it. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got 6 here in this quarter.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Teletovic dishes to Freak. The 11-footer. That's short off the rim.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. After the Nets' big moves the past couple years, they were looked at as an older team, but you break it down, and you know, Greg, they're not as old as you think.
And actually had the 5th youngest team of anyone in the postseason. And so, though they seem older just because so many of their players had playoff experience or came into the league at a young age.
And, you know, for the Nets, the roster's average age was about 2 years younger at the end of the 2015 season than where they were at the end of 2014. They made a point to get younger.
And the Suns making a change here. Lure's checked in, and he gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
They set the pick. Outside check. Right wing. Here's Lopez. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And even though the Nets were younger last season, they were tough in tight games, playing really like a bunch of veterans, and went 10-2 on the year in games decided by 3 or fewer points.
And that one's good. Freak.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to welcome to the court, Go Nets Dancers!
And a new group in for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Young.
Have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now? Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Nets lead by 1. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris.
Thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And get down to business. Now here's a few things I took away from the first half. The amount of scoring we got from close range was great. Keep looking to make those quick fire entry passes. It's hard to argue with a bunch of layups. Okay guys, let's focus on 6-footers. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now, guys. Let's go get that W.
Let's take them back.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
Just a dominating performance in the post by him so far, just tearing them to shreds when he gets it inside.
Yeah, and getting it to him is the only hard part, fellas. I mean, once he has it, he's automatic. Forget about it. He can do work down there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Nets trail by 4. Outside check. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And guys, Brandon Knight really fits the mold of the new breed of NBA combo guard. He has the length and quickness to guard ones and twos, and his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
Greg was talking about Brandon Knight. He'd really improve his shooting percentages before the midseason trade last year, and that was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, not only was the shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically, but now to take the next step, he has to cut down the turnover. You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Goes up the baseline. Ellington grabs the miss.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Screen by Young. Ellington kicks to Jack. Jack missing again.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Kept alive. Chandler. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
And Jack, here we go. They get it back, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
It's stolen by Jack. Lays it in off the breakaway. Now just a 5-point Suns lead. Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Lets it go from 14. The shot by Knight, no good. Net shooting 31% here in the third. Offensively, they are looking bleak. No good. And Phoenix the other way now.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Teletovic passes to Knight. Looking to end his cold spell. Again, the miss by Knight.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Listen, no doubt the Suns were a competitive team a season ago, especially against that Eastern Conference. Took 18 wins out of the 30 contests they had against the East.
Well, you know, the Nets were able to sneak into the playoffs as the 8th seed last year. Had some good wins against the Western Conference, and that really was a big boost for them getting to the postseason.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their ability to rebound and convert those second chance opportunities has been a running theme throughout.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Bargnani is checked in for Lopez. Thomas Robinson comes in for Thaddeus Young. Johnson, he's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. And Donald Sloan subbed in for Jarrett Jack. Nets were just under 500 against the Western Conference last season. In the East, that is a very respectable mark.
Yeah, I mean, how about they were actually better against the West than the East a season ago. Their win percentage against the Western teams was narrowly better than games against the East.
Here's Sloan. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the right wing. Here's Ellington. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Ellington's got 12. Here's Bledsoe. There's 47 seconds left in the third. And here's Morris for 3. And he gets the bucket. And the Suns lead by 6.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle, spreading it around.
Here's Sloan. There's a screen by Robinson. Johnson outside. He dishes it to Ellington. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Suns ahead, up 6. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Suns leading by 6. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe and Knight of the backcourt. Markieff Morris and Alex Len are the bigs. And it's Tucker in at the 3. Nets shooting around 41% on the night. Johnson right side. Jack with the screen for Johnson. Here's Sloan. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Knight wide open, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable.
So for the Nets, Lopez is checked in for Bargnani. Young comes in for Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Donald Sloan. And the Suns here with a different look. John Lure, he's checked in for Len. T.J. Warren comes in for P.J. Tucker. Freaks checked in for Knight. And it's Price in for Eric Bledsoe. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Price dishes to Morris. To the wing right side. And it's Freak missing. Jack against Price. Outside Jack. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Joe, congratulations on this win. This was a game where we saw plenty of great sequences, some nice runs put together. What changes for the team out on the floor when you guys start rolling like we witnessed here tonight?
We just picked up our energy and effort. We was able to get some stops, got out in transition, started making a few shots, and it just kind of got contagious.
Well, this was fun for us to watch, Joe. Thanks for the time. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Brook Lopez. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. But it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
Just a dominant display by Brook Lopez in the post tonight. Lopez is a threat on multiple levels. His offense is always going to be there, but his defense isn't far behind. And I don't think he gets enough credit for his rebounding either. He's solid all around.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
The only color I care about is green, money. Now, you've certainly made some money so far, Freak, but it's time we make more money. I'm talking movies, TVs, endorsements, even your own brand Jordan sneakers.
I care about the game first, Dom. All that sounds great, but don't you think it's a little too early to be talking about all that?
Too early? LeBron was 12 years old in 6th grade when he was thinking Space Jam. It's never too early to take and make leaps.
I guess.
You guess? This isn't high school. This isn't college. This is the real world. And the real world is fueled by one thing.
Oh, money.
That's right. Money. Dollar bills, y'all. Why do you think they put presidents on them? Because that's what presides over us. I ever tell you guys about the first dollar I ever made?
No, Dom, but you're about to.
Yo, check this out. CC, it's a great story, right? So I'm 7 years old, Queens, New York, 1973. My older brother, Lonzo, he's got a lemonade stand. So that summer, I'm like, Lonzo, let me help out. Let me make a couple of bucks with you. He's like, all right, Dom, come on. I'll teach you the business. So I'm pouring tons of sugar. I'm squeezing the lemons. I got the lemonade stand all set up. I'm like, yo, I got this, right? So I'm watching during the course of the day. I'm noticing something Lonzo's doing. He's not charging for refills. That summer, I convinced Lonzo no more free refills, and we make $2,000 plus tips. Today, Lonzo's Lemonade is a national brand and publicly traded.
Oh, wow. That's dope.
I'm not here to impress. I'm here to improve and to assist. I'm like the Italian-American Magic Johnson, running point for Team Freak. No.
The only person running point around here will be me.
CC, look at my watch. What do you see?
Not this again. I've seen the movie.
This is diamonds and platinum. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. This is diamonds and platinum. It's power and speed. Freak, this is what you have. You are on your way to being the biggest thing in the NBA. I'm proposing now that we dominate off the court as well as on.
I can't believe I'm saying this, Freak, but Dom has a point. You've been establishing yourself on the court, and now it's time to take it off the court. Brand Jordan sneakers, the possibilities are endless.
Listen, Freak, you're going to have to decide the legacy you want to leave. But I'm not some agent from the Yellow Pages. I'm Dom Pagnotti. I'm the man, the myth, the legend, the king #1. I'm the best. And I'm a shark. And the Pagnotti shark is working for you. And we got to set new goals and bigger goals, okay? I'm talking all-star game. I'm talking dunk contest. When was the last time you saw an NBA great in a dunk contest, huh? I'm talking first team All-NBA, first team All-Defensive team.
What about social media?
Yvette, great idea. Social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Let's kick it up a notch. www.freakinandvibing.com. That's right, your own website. I've already set it up for you, and it's running great.
Wait, hold up.
Listen, I'm in negotiations right now on a feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last week.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be epic.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste, and you're out there busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Whatever I'm doing? You know what? I'm really sick and tired of the disrespect. This is Team Freak, not the Dom Pagnotti Italian-American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger. You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan, not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Laude?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own, boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met? Right?
You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freakin' and Vibin', Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnotti.
Whoa,
You
okay,
love it,
all
right?
Dom. Yeah, but look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you gotta say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right, but blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point. Essentially, get right or get gone. Yeah, I don't have time to be teaching you guys how to work together. It either starts now or I find it elsewhere. Squashed?
Squashed.
Zucchini'd.
Mr. Dom Pagnotti. Mr. Diamond and Platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as just a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.